So here we are. We're back, and we're gonna watch this video of Sniper Wolf. 22 minutes.
Manipulation, greed, and ego. Three of the many deranged elements hiding behind the cutesy facade of one of YouTube's biggest creators. From outright stealing content to doxing other YouTubers, all the way to being criminally charged for crimes such as armed robbery, hit and runs, and disorderly conduct. It's more than safe to say that SS Sniper Wolf is quickly becoming YouTube's most hated creator. But the worst part, YouTube seems to let it all fly, presumably due to the millions of dollars she rakes in for the platform. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today...
And if you don't know who this person is, you're okay. Because I don't know who this person is. And, well, that's a lie. I'm familiar with her name and what she's done, but I've never seen this video. And the YouTube drama is ridiculous. It's ridiculous what goes on between all these people. And this woman is probably one of the most hated people on YouTube. And I could say I dislike her.
We'll be dissecting the well-deserved downfall of a YouTube titan, SS Sniper Wolf, aka Aaliyah Marie Sheilish. By the end of the video, you'll fully understand the true extent of her wrath. To describe Leah's decade-long stay on YouTube as full of controversy would be a gross understatement. For as long as she has been on the platform, Leah has been creating enemies out of friends, fans, and fellow creators. At the start of her career in 2013, she accused another female gamer of faking gameplay in order to spark controversy and increase her following of sweaty virgin Reddit users.
So yesterday I posted a video called The Truth About Girl Gone Gamer, which actually got a lot more attention than I would have ever thought, and it seemed to cause a war between the fanboys.
She belittled, created fake accusations, and copyright struck numerous smaller creators that criticized her.
A couple of years ago, he re-uploaded one of my videos, and you can't just take somebody else's content and re-upload it and monetize it. So I filed the copyright claim with YouTube trying to take it down. And in the copyright process, I got his real name, and of course I googled his name, and it turns out he is a registered offender.
Not to mention, she was more than willing to ignore terminally ill fans, final request to have one.
Her voice alone should drive you to the point of insanity.
On phone call with her, only changing her mind when she rightfully received backlash for it.
Adam22 from the No Jumper podcast hit me up a couple days ago, about a week ago, saying, hey, can you get me in contact with SS Sniper Wolf? There's this girl, she's 10 years old, she's dying of cancer. Her dream and her wish is to meet SS Sniper Wolf. And I told Adam22 right out, Leah?
Perfect time for
AKA Sexy Sniper is a piece of shit. Good luck with that. Anyhow, Adam, trying to make this 10-year-old's dreams come true, gets a hold of Sexy Sniper Wolf, or SS Sniper Wolf, and she agrees to talk to the kid dying of cancer. She set it up with her mom. I got the text conversations, so they have a date to do it, right? Sniper Wolf blows it off. Completely blows it off. She's posted on Instagram that she's out to dinner, all right? She's out partying and living it up, and this 10-year-old is literally dying right now.
Leah is more than willing to lie, harm, or tear down another person's reputation if it meant she could get ahead or make a quick buck. Considering the fact that her current content format is predicated on stealing from others and is consistently rewarded by YouTube, it's no wonder that so many people have spoken out against her. The most recent and possibly most impactful detractor being a creator by the name of Jax Films, whom has a reputation for calling out such lazy reaction channel.
Yeah, so I remember seeing some of this, and Jax Films fucking hammered her. Jax Films absolutely destroyed this woman, and it was hilarious. And I did see some of these videos. I'm familiar with this, and this guy destroyed her, and it was
on the 26th of October 2022, Jack uploaded a video with the title SS Sniper Wolf, in which he announced his plans to parody Leah's reaction content with his own reaction channel, JJ Jax Films.
So I recently stumbled across an entry on Know Your Meme that read, "Sissa Sniper Wolf spends millions on new mansion." For those who don't know, Sissa Sniper Wolf is a YouTuber who reacts to TikToks. I promise it's way cooler than it sounds. Take a look.
So this at the store want to be petty, right?
How do you deal with a Karen?
So So this hoe at the store wanna be petty.
Oh, he got time.
Epic, right? Well, this news kind of inspired me. So what I've done
and this is fun. This is funny because she gives zero effort in her videos. She takes all these TikToks and she gives zero effort in her reactions to the videos, and it makes her millions.
is I've created a brand new YouTube channel called Jaja Jax Films. And so far I've only uploaded one video titled TikToks That Gave Me a Tummy Ache. Here's a little snippet.
Your mom a hoe.
Oh, it says your mom a hoe. Oh, that's not very nice. This is giving me a tummy ache.
Jack followed through on his promise and began making frequent uploads to the created channel. By his third upload, JJ Jax Films had gained about 50,000 subscribers. This showed that there was a market for people that simply wanted to make fun of Leah's low-effort reactions. However, Jack wouldn't restrict his criticisms on Leah's...
The bingo card. It was let's go back. The bingo card. Where is
began
it?
Making frequent uploads to the created channel. By his third upload, JJ Jax Films had gained about 50,000 subscribers. This showed that there was a market for people that simply wanted to make fun of Leah's look.
So here's the bingo card. And I remember this. I remember Jack would just relentlessly go after Sniper Wolf. And these bingo cards were hilarious. Where... just look at the screen. So, oh no, nothing burger, forgets to react. Desaturated contrast, black and white. Someone calling someone bro. Jack predicts what she says does, repeating what someone said but louder. And that one, that was notoriously what Sniper Wolf was known for. What she would watch a video and someone would say or do something and she would just say the exact same thing. That was her reacting. Freebooting a freebooted video, says something that makes absolutely no sense. Shaky camera effect. Voice pitch altered. Stalker Vine sound effect. Mr. Beast or random subtitles. Baby talk. Unnecessary yelling. And any rhyming words, crusty, musty, etc. So if you remember, just remember this playboard as we move on, because you will see a lot of these.
Effort reactions. However, Jack wouldn't restrict his criticisms on Leah's content to just making YouTube videos. On the 29th of June 2023, Jack released a tweet directed at YouTube and VidCon for promoting Leah on her questionable content, quoting, "I invented reacting to other people's TikToks. Anyone else is copying me. Incredible mental gymnastics. Hey at YouTube at VidCon, you sure you're okay boosting her? Are you absolutely sure?"
I mean, this isn't really a flex. Like, just throwing out there, it's not a flex. I invented reacting to other people's TikToks. That's not really a creative content guy. Like, you're not creating content. You're just watching videos and reacting to them. So that's not content. You're not flexing or being someone who is better than someone else, and you're calling someone else for doing the same thing.
As you would expect, Leah wasn't going to take the mildest form of criticism without throwing a tantrum first, quoting, "Wah, I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me, even though I make the same content. Girl, life is..."
Look, I just want to stop. So right here, though, THO. This fucking pisses me off. The word is THOUGH, though. And the fact that they do it as THO infuriates me. I fucking hate it. And every time I see this on Reddit, I make a post and do the asterisk and then type out the word as is meant to be spelled. This shit pisses me off. I hate THO. Anyway.
Hard. For context, Jack's Films made another channel where he copied my content for a few months, thinking it would blow up and get millions of views. It didn't, now he is mad. Also, I hate bringing gender into this, but no one ever attacks the male react channels. There were two obvious issues with Leah's response to the situation. Firstly, Jack had already made it clear that he'd made the channel to joke and criticize.
It's a lie, because there is literally a React channel out there. I wish I could remember the name of the channel. But there's a guy, I swear he's either Pakistani or Indian, and he goes and records all of these React videos for certain specific moments in a movie or whatever. And you just see him in the top right corner up here, and he's just watching the whole thing. He has no reaction to their reactions. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And that's what his whole channel is about. He doesn't say anything until the very end, but he takes everybody's reaction channels and he compiles them. Fuck, sneezing like crazy. So it's like there are a lot of people who do something with no effort.
What he saw as low-effort content. And secondly, no one besides Leah was bringing gender into the argument. In fact, Jack had targeted more male reaction channels in the past, which made it seem like Leah was trying to play the victim card to get her point across. Leah would take things a step further and attack Jack's appearance with a now-deleted tweet that read, "The only thing that is funny about you is your hairline. If your content was entertaining, it would reflect in your views." Once again, Leah was putting herself on a pedestal while putting down other creators based on numbers alone. Unfortunately for Leah, that pedestal would soon come crashing down, as Jack made it his mission to expose the truth behind her reaction empire. On the 26th of July 2023, Jack decided it was time to take a hard look at what Leah proudly called content with this video. Let's talk about Sniper Wolf.
This is Sniper Wolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. She uploads daily, and her videos get at least 1 million views each.
Throughout the video, Jack describes her content as low effort, stolen, and repetitive. While these attributes are noticeable on a surface level, Jack went a step further by providing multiple examples of Leah intentionally removing credits from original creators, making fair use violations, and freebooting, aka monetizing others' content without credit. Jack even went out of his way to reach out to several of the creators that were featured in Leah's reactions, to ask them if they gave her permission to use their videos, and all of them said no. Jack wanted to make it crystal clear that Leah wasn't adding any real value, and was actively harming the platform while simultaneously being boosted by YouTube management.
So why am I going after Sniper Wolf in particular? After all, she's hardly the only person stealing other people's content and reaping all the benefits. Is it because, as she suggested, that I'm sexist and only go after female reactors? Well, no, and no. The real reason is actually this. This is the official YouTube creators account on Twitter, with over 6 million followers, claiming she gets her ideas from her fans. Now, there are several things wrong with this tweet, like why is she a keynote speaker at VidCon? Why is YouTube creators bolstering this? But the worst thing about the tweet is this: getting video ideas from her fans. What ideas? Quite literally, all she does is upload other people's TikToks. How is that an idea? What am I not getting here?
Jack's first few videos on Leah drew some attention to her repeated wrongdoings, but this time around, viewers really took notice, with around 2 million views and a very angry comment section directed at Leah. SS Sniper Wolf is the human embodiment of the popular kid saying your joke louder and getting all the credit. She's the perfect example of how being attractive literally negates all of your negative character traits in the public eye. Several other creators also made videos and tweets documenting their concerns with Leah's recent uploads, which helped to further spread Jack's message. These reaction channels are so awful. They reuse the same React clips in the same video to hit the 8-minute mark for mid-roll ads. Holy sh**.
Right, so if you understand this, like, that's all she did, was she took someone else's video and responded to them. And she really did any responses. She just talked and said a few words. But as long as the video was at least 8 minutes long, she could add in a couple of mid-roll ads to make money. And all she did was, like, if the video was about, oh, someone was acting up, blah, 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 she would just say, oh my God, wow, Wow. Her videos were awful.
Shit, we
Awful.
need a content cop patrolling these streets now more than ever. Some users even made bingo cards that illustrated how repetitive Leah's videos were. By the 16th of August 2023, Jack would return to YouTube with more egregious examples of misconduct, like reusing videos and uploading clips from other creators in their entirety without any input. The pressure was growing on all sides, and you would think with all the negative press surrounding her brand, Leah would attempt to attack or defame Jack. But for now, she remained silent and continued posting. Unfortunately for Leah, what would happen next would have a far greater impact than any expose video could have, as on the 14th of September 2023, a YouTuber by the name of Mad Catstar dug up a pending lawsuit that alleged some shocking information about Leah, the SS Sniper Wolf brands, and her partner Sausage, aka Evan Young. The document revealed the events about how Leah's main channel was created, the connection to her old channel Sexy Sniper Wolf, and the pivotal role that her husband, who was previously described as her boyfriend, played in their success. Further details about who started the channel and what each party brought to the agreement were also shared. The concept of behind the SS Sniper Wolf YouTube channel was that Young, Leah's ex-husband, would play video games such as Call of Duty and or Metal Gear Rising and record gameplay. Young would then prepare a script for each recording, for Sheilash, aka Sniper Wolf, to read on camera while acting as though she was playing the recorded video game footage. According to the lawsuit, Young's involvement in the channel later extended past playing games and, quote, was at all times heavily involved in the creative content and operations of SS Sniper Wolf YouTube channel, including but not limited to concept origination and development, script writing, directing, video editing, posting finished videos to the channel, and market research, unquote. As their success continued, the pair entered an oral 50-50 agreement on splitting the
I'm sorry. I've been sneezing like crazy. I don't know why, and my nose is now full. But the whole synopsis here is that Sniper Wolf was an asshole. So we're seeing regular statistics about how the fact that she's been with this creator, that creator, and the same thing is going on. There's a lot of complicit problems here, and I don't know, she is just a horrible person. However, she still exists. Nothing legally has happened to her, and she still creates content till today, which is
channel
just
revenue
garbage.
As well as joint decision making,
absolute
something
garbage.
that Leah seemed to want to keep hidden. However, once their romantic relationship ended in September 2022, Leah decided that she didn't need her partner anymore and sought to cut him out of the business entirely.
And I'm sorry, my nose is full. I don't know. I've been sneezing like crazy. My nose is full. So I apologize.
She kept all channel revenue around that period, which amounted to over $1 million, started new channels, and withheld hard drives that had proof of Young's involvement in the business. Luckily for Young, he managed to retain priority access to the SS Sniper Wolf YouTube channel, and left Leah as a manager to upload videos. Although their marriage is still intact, Young had already started the divorce process in October of 2022, and was using this lawsuit to get what he felt was a rightful share of the business that they built together. Everyone now knows that her career was founded on lies since the very beginning. She tried to distance herself from the unsavory nature of the Sexy Sniper Wolf channel, lied about creating her own gameplay, even going as far as receiving 2 awards for it, and hid her decade-long marriage with Young. The perfectly crafted facade of a quirky gamer girl that she struggled so hard to protect for all those years was finally crumbling down all around her, and there was no coming back. In Leah's mind, if Jack didn't go around questioning her videos and turning the public opinion further against her, then maybe the skeletons in her closet wouldn't have been revealed. Sadly, it was too late. With that said, Leah still wanted to assert her dominance over Jack and take back some control in this problematic situation. Something.
And if you weren't part of that, Jack destroyed her. And I've said before where I'm not familiar with the YouTube community, but I did get the tail end of this, and Jack destroyed her. He absolutely owned her in his videos, and it was hilarious to watch, because this is one of the very first YouTube dramatic stories that I got involved with when I was watching YouTube was Jack versus Sniper Wolf, and he fucking owned her.
That would forever alter his life, as
Owned
her
her.
life was altered. On the 13th of October 2023, Leah released an Instagram story that would have untold ramifications on Jack, his family, and potentially every creator on YouTube. Should I go visit at Jack's
Yeah, this got
Films? He lives
bad.
5 minutes away from my shoot.
This
Yes
got
or
bad.
no? Tragically, Leah didn't wait for a response and proceeded to stop by Jack's house anyway.
All right, right in front of your house. Come out and talk to me.
This got really bad, like so bad, and this is just an example of how bad women are. But yet women want to put men in the light that they're bad, but man, this woman is psychotic.
He has food outside, so he should be out any minute now to pick it up. It's ice cream as well. It's ice cream. I just want to talk.
Within hours of the video going live, Leah deleted the post, but by now, the damage had been done. To put this into perspective, Leah has 5 million followers, which just got the exact location of Jack's home. If even a tiny fraction of them meant harm to Jack, they now had the means to find him. It would only take one deranged superfan to make a trip there and do unspeakable things to him and his family. As Leah was making her spiteful Instagram post, Jack was inside streaming, and whilst live, was made aware of the situation by his chat.
She's literally right outside your house.
Oh my god!
This is happening right now. Call the police. Actually,
Wait, what?
call the police.
No, there's a
I'm not joking.
video.
She's outside your house right now.
What the?
She
literally on her
posted
Instagram.
a video on her story 5 minutes ago.
I'm
Oh
recording.
my gosh, she's outside her house.
So in reference to what this is about, is you're probably like, what the fuck is this? But during a live stream, Jack doing a live stream, Sniper Wolf was outside of his house. Exactly. So Sniper was outside of his house. She doxed him, found his house, and was outside of his house being aggressive towards him.
Record this right now.
Doxing you.
Ice cream.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, no, this is.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
No, that is huge.
No, it's not.
Privacy and so much else. There's so much wrong with that.
No, I'm not getting out, dude. That.
No,
not leaving.
stay inside. Absolutely.
Call the cops and show them the Instagram story.
Hold on. I'm gonna go inside.
Aaron, Aaron, don't.
Don't, please don't. All right, hold on. Should we? I'm gonna end this.
But
Yeah.
end the stream.
Sorry, gamers. Thank you for coming out.
From the moment Leah made that post, things crossed the line from a harmless online disagreement to a potentially life-threatening incident. Leah herself has expressed discomfort numerous times when she's had to deal with people coming close to her residence.
I love meeting you guys, but just this person that took it a step too far to follow me home, like, don't do that. Don't follow people home. Like, please respect my privacy, respect any other YouTuber's privacy, because it's hard to believe, but you know, we're people just like you. Like, you wouldn't like it if somebody followed you home or came up to your house. So, you know, just like respect other people, respect their privacy. And
However, she did not respect Jack's privacy.
I feel like a teacher or some shit. I'm just really paranoid about that kind of stuff.
The very next day, Jack took to Twitter and YouTube community posts to voice his grievances with Leah's recent outing, quoting, "SS Sniper Wolf just doxed me on her Instagram. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. At YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator, or just get her off your platform." She posted an Instagram story right outside our home and deleted it. Unsurprisingly, Leah would try and frame herself in as the victim, despite her openly malicious behavior, quoting, "This creep has been harassing me for months, then plays victim saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills." Not long after, Jack tweeted to counter Leah's biased claims.
I have no ill intentions.
"Sniper Wolf, you showed up to our home tonight and filmed it for your 5 million plus Instagram followers to see. That's called doxing. The harassing you claim I've been doing is documenting recent examples of you stealing creators' content, stealing jokes, jokes, and failing to provide transformative commentary. Obviously, it struck a nerve, but wow, doxing me was not on my bingo card. There is no reality where you're in the right here. By the
All right, so for people to keep saying this was not on my bingo card is such a fucking nerd move. I'm so tired of hearing that term. It's not on my bingo card for this year for that to happen. Like, shut the fuck up. This is a stupid term. Anyway, the situation is weird. So Sniper Wolf doxed this guy. She somehow found out his home address, went to his home, and hung out outside of his house causing issues, and doxed him. And thought it was okay. Made a stream out of it. That's the problem.
15th of October, Jack released a video statement on the incident urging YouTube to deplatform Leah in order to prevent this type of behavior from her and other creators that would deem it necessary to stalk their critics.
I've been critical of her content, but that does not equate to harassment. What is harassment is coming to our home, sharing it for millions to see, and taunting me to come out. YouTube needs to take swift action and ban her from the platform ASAP. And the same goes...
I agree. 100% agree, and so should you. All of you should agree. Did it happen? Nope. Nope. She's still out there making content, and she is still a problem in the community, stealing content from other people from TikTok and YouTube. And this is what YouTube does. Mind you, let's not forget about the fact that YouTube is randomly deleting people's accounts. They're using AI to monitor channels, and channels are being deleted left and right. So YouTube has a lot of answers, a lot of questions to answer, but she's allowed to continue with her content and make money. Why? Because she has a ton of followers, a ton of money, and it makes YouTube money. That's why. And it's pathetic.